should have known, I should have known, I should have known. I was just defying gravity and tempting fate.
Each time I make a memory, then I'll try to make it with you.
What's up, besties? It is day 5 of school. You know, the funny thing is I keep saying it's like day 5 of school or day 4 of school, and I didn't actually realize what day it was until literally this morning when I was like, wait, it's actually Friday. I've been on like autopilot this whole time. I didn't realize what day it was until I had to like look properly at my calendar, because KB was asking me when exactly is her birthday, and I was like, it's in, wait, what day is it? It was the most weirdest thing ever. I literally just had breakfast now, so I'm gonna make my way to class. Basically just gonna soldier on. I am not gonna kid you guys, I'm at that point where I am now extremely exhausted. Like this morning I struggled to get out of bed. I normally, like, I always set up the 6 a.m. alarm, and when it goes off I usually just count to 5 and I get out of bed, because if I'm like, no, I'll just get up now, or I try to like convince myself not to get up, then I end up not getting up and I go back to sleep. Today when the alarm went off, I was like, I think I counted to 5 like 10 times, which was so crazy. I think it's that last stretch just before it's over, because after today we essentially got Saturday and Sunday to attend, and then Monday is just presentations and then we're done. But I am tired. I am insanely tired, and I keep getting this Braxton Hicks contractions that are not very fun but probably very necessary. It's insane. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. I hope KB and my mom are gonna get up to something exciting, because it's nice and toasty. It's like a good day to fly the drone. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just had the worst, probably anxiety attack, I think that's what it's called, ever. I don't think I want to get that feeling ever again, and I should have known, I should have known, I should have known. I was just defying gravity and tempting fate. So I just quickly took a drone out for a fly. The footage you just saw now, and it was complaining the whole time that the signal wasn't very strong, but I was like, it's connecting and disconnecting. I'm sure I can get like a minute of footage, you know, something exciting while I'm here, because it's like a very good day. Everything is amazing. And then oh my gosh, my enthusiastic, look on the bright side, happy chappy personality decided to just ignore the fact that the battery was sitting at like 56%. Usually before I let it take off, I set like a home spot where when I tell it to just go land, it can just quickly go back there, and then we both know where to find each other. But then for some weird reason, because not even weird reason, because the signal wasn't very strong, when it was like battery super critical low, I was like, okay, let me land it, and then it lost signal and it failed to go back home. So it literally it shot up to the sky. I panicked. I've seen so many videos on YouTube about people losing their drones, especially from that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's going, this is it. How am I gonna find it? Where am I gonna find it? What am I even gonna do? So I quickly look up. I tried to spot where it is. Thankfully it wasn't too far from where I am, so I basically just tell it to come down. So I do on the controller, I just press it to come down. So I just basically just let it come down, and I'm like, I don't care if I'm gonna have to cut myself catching you, but I will have to catch you. So I basically just let it come all the way down, and I don't know, it must be the Lord, I must thank the Lord, or signal or whatever. Just as it was about to hit the ground, it caught signal, and so it landed pretty gently and pretty safely. And I was like so shaky, like I've never like I was shaking. I was like, oh my gosh, I almost lost the drone, and it would have been totally my fault. Yeah, I thought I should tell you guys that funny story. So for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and lie down. No, not even lie down, because we almost due back for class. We're back in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna make myself foodie, and then I'm basically just getting out of here. I'm officially convinced that today is just a very super amazing vlogging day. Seriously, yeah. For some reason, somehow I'm just finding all this time to pick up the camera and start vlogging, and it's not because I'm not busy. I don't know, it's just happening. So I'm back in the room. It is 16:53, almost 5 p.m. right now. School just ended. I literally just came out of class and I came straight to the room, and we don't even have food to eat, so I'm I'm gonna eat biscuits because that's all we got, and then go back to do some group work, and then go grab some dinner and come back in here. I don't even know what KB and my mom are gonna eat. They're still not back yet, so hopefully they'll come back full and ready to go to bed. When all else fails, bust out a box of choice assorted biscuits and then you'll be good. So that's what I'm gonna eat. Also just transferred the footage from the drone into iMovie so that I can just keep it there for editing purposes later. I want to go ahead and charge this little guy because I'm going to be using it probably in about a day or so. Then tomorrow I'll just charge the remote controller because that's also dying. Hey besties, and welcome back to day 6 of school. Is it day 6? It is Saturday today. So day 6 of school. I haven't vlogged at all today, like at all, and I just came back from the last session, from the last class. And right now it is, I'll tell you now, it is literally 16:57. Yeah, and I'm burning up like crazy, so I'm gonna take this off. Hold on. All right, so that feels a little bit more like it, but I'm still feeling really hot. I don't know what it is about today. I've just been feeling like insanely hot, even in class. Everybody was like, aren't you feeling cold? And I'm like, no, I'm actually hot. The weather was not that great today. In fact, right now it's all miserable and windy and insanely cold. But during the day, in the morning it was rainy, and then it was sunny, and then it was cloudy, and now it's windy. But the whole time everybody was like, oh my gosh, putting on like winter jackets and stuff, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like piping hot, you know. I am still feeling a little bit hot, but it's okay. It's not like insanely hot where I'm getting heart palpitations or anything. It's just hot. It's the normal hot you feel when you don't feel the need to put on a jersey, if that makes any sense. So anyway, seeing that I did not vlog at all today, I figured I might as well just go ahead and answer a couple of questions, maybe 2 or 3, because I would have to go back to doing group work for presentation on Monday. So I have about 30 minutes to kill, but in those 30 minutes I have a couple of other things to do. So I'm gonna squeeze in some questions and then go ahead and get going. KB and my mom are not here. They actually went to my uncle's place. He lives probably almost an hour from here, so he came earlier today to pick them up, and they'll only be back tomorrow, and by tomorrow I mean Sunday. So I'm basically home alone. Yeah, I have a 2-bedroom hotel apartment and I'm home alone, and I probably am not even going to spend all that much time inside it because school is real. Which kind of sucks, but hey, what can I say? I'm here for studying, not for pleasure. Maybe when I'm here for pleasure next, which honestly, when I come down to get time for pleasure, I'm not booking at this hotel. I think it's just so convenient because it's in school, so it's like a quick in and out, and I can come in at lunchtime and take naps and stuff. And it's probably also because I'm pregnant. I don't think I'd be wanting to take naps when I'm not pregnant, and I'm going on a complete tangent. So let's get to the questions. I've been getting a lot of questions about filming like hospital bags and what's in my bag and what's in baby's bag and all of the fun stuff, and whether or not I'm going to be doing it. And to answer that question, that actually says here, will you be doing what's in my baby's bag and what's in my hospital bag? Yes, I'm going to be doing that, but obviously not now because I haven't picked anything. Matter of fact, Peanut does not have any clothes at all. Like, I swear, the only piece of clothing he's got, I got from Gabby from Hey Gap Stuff, and that's basically all he's got. I haven't been shopping for him yet, but I am gonna be planning to do that in a couple of weeks, which obviously I'm gonna be doing like a baby haul. I'm super excited for that, like tiny little clothes and all the cute summer stuff. I'm so excited. I'm seriously like stoked to go shopping for this little guy, but I'm also very nervous because in my own opinion, I've always felt like boys don't have like a bigger range to pick from, and the colors are always so similar, like they're so the same. It's either maroon or gray or blue or yellow or green. It's not very exciting. Like, it's not, even those colors are not paired very well. So I've been doing a lot of online shopping and a lot of bookmarking websites and all of that fun stuff, and just trying to pinpoint what it is I like, and just so I can just quickly go back to it and just shop from there or go physically to the store. But I will be doing that. I'm not going to be packing my hospital bag until probably like 3 or 4 weeks from now. I don't know, I'll see, but I am going to be filming that as well. And the next question, how emotionally ready are you to give birth? Honestly, I don't think I am all that ready. I know for a fact I'm ready to meet this little guy. Like, I can barely wait. And I think it's honestly because being pregnant is not entirely exciting the whole time. I mean, I have like the easiest pregnancy, don't get me wrong. I have like 0 complications, nothing is going wrong, everything is just great. But at one point you just want to feel like yourself again. And I feel like at this point, especially with me being in school and like me wanting to do many other things, I just sometimes feel like, oh, I can't wait to feel like me again. But with regards to going through labor and giving birth, I don't think I am emotionally ready, but I do think that I have been able to comprehend what it is that I would have to go through to give birth to him. I think it's more being like mentally in the right space for me, more so than emotions, because in my last pregnancy, when I was pregnant with K-Bear, I was so focused on like natural birth and this is how it's going to be done and everything's going to be amazing. I remember when we were in the operating room to do a C-section, I felt so guilty for delivering through or via C-section, because I just was like, natural birth is the way. But obviously a healthy baby is the way. Like, delivering a healthy baby is the way. Majority of the time I just feel like the whole natural birth C-section topic is more like breastfeeding or bottle feeding. It just doesn't really make, it's not a big deal. A fed baby is a happy baby. Is like, that's what you want a fed baby. So whether it's through breastfeeding or bottle feeding, it doesn't matter as long as your baby is fed. And I just needed to realize that whether the baby was delivered through C-section or natural birth, it doesn't matter as long as my baby was healthy and alive. That's what mattered. But it took me a while to get to that point. So I think I need to just sort of like get back to that sort of like state where I'm able to realize that even though we are like so set on having natural birth, we could potentially end up with a C-section, and sort of try and get myself ready for the recovery, because I promise you guys, my C-section recovery was not very fun at all. I still remember it to this day, and I'd rather not go through that. But if I have to go through that for a healthy alive baby, then I will.
Tomorrow.
Good morning, besties. So today is the second last day of school, which technically speaking means it's officially kind of sort of the last day of school, because tomorrow we're just doing presentations and then we're done. Pretty darn excited. But this morning when we woke up, it was like crazy windy and cloudy and just insanely cold, and I dressed up for that. And when I walk out, it's sunny. Well, there's still some clouds. It's sunny and a little windy, but I'm like, I'm not gonna go change. Like, seriously, I have to suck it up. Yesterday was too hot. Today I'm feeling a little cold, so it is what it is. I am right now on my way to go grab some breakfast. It is about, okay, it is a little cold. It's not me. I have about 15 minutes. I'm only gonna eat cereal anyway, so I think I should be fine. And then I'm heading to class. Usually when I come here, I am like always shocked by how crazy packed it is. So this morning when I walked in, there's like literally barely anybody here, like nobody. And I've been like mentally preparing myself for the crazy busy situation. So when I walk into the door, I'm like, wait, what time is it? Am I like really late? And they're like, why? I'm like, because it's empty in here. And they're laughing at me. They're like, no, the students have gone back because tomorrow is school day. So kind of weird. So anyway, breakfast time. I basically always eat the same thing, like bran flakes, and then sometimes I'll get like a bowl of fruit depending on what they've got. And even my bowl of fruit is always usually the same thing, like pineapple, orange, and grapes. Or if they don't have grapes, I put on papaya and then some strawberry yogurt. I just realized that I never did vlog all that much today, and I just came back from my last session in class and it's 5 p.m. so another fail with regards to vlogging today. But I am officially kind of sort of done with school for this module, and done being that I'm not going to be attending classes anymore. The official day is tomorrow after presentation, so I'm not necessarily counting it as a day because we're not attending classes. We don't have to listen twice as hard because it's basically just presentations, and then we are basically done with module 2. So I'm very excited. I feel actually kind of weird. I had hoped I was going to be feeling amazing by now, but I feel weird. I think it's because KB and my mom are not back yet, and they had said they're going to be back by now, so I was like really looking forward to seeing little Miss K, but they're not back. So I'm back in the room by myself while I wait for time for us to go meet in a group and rehearse the presentation and stuff. The day went by so fast, but I felt like what we're doing was just dragging. I just found our 2013 pregnancy budget spreadsheet, and I can't believe how much money we spent. This is ridiculous. I'm like, what? We spent so much money before she was even born. It's crazy. This time around, I think I'm more cautious with money, and I'm buying like the things that I know for a fact I'm gonna use, whereas the first time around with KB I was literally buying anything and everything because I was so excited. I mean, not that I'm not excited this time around, I'm still very excited, but I'm getting practical things because I had so much regret with some of the stuff that we bought that we never even used, and it was too late to return them because I had washed everything. But this time I'm taking a more practical approach, and I am trying to keep that in mind as I shop for stuff.
Tomorrow.
Last day of school, I have a visitor in class. She's basically just eating and distracting everybody and looking extra cute. Oh wow, that is true, huh? Sneaky daddy. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. That's a little spicy, but I'm sure you'll handle it, right?
There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the stars.